Thank you all for being here. I'm so excited. Before I begin, I want to start with a land acknowledgement. Yes, pay our respects for where we're standing at today. So before we start today, I would like to acknowledge that we are on the traditional land of the Puget Salish peoples past and present. Yes. We are represented by the Muckleshoot tribe and Suquamish tribe. This city is named for the great Chief Seattle. We thank these caretakers of the land who have lived here and continue to live here since time immemorial. I would also like to acknowledge the many urban Indians in Seattle who have brought their cultural ways of life here and greatly enrich our community. Can we please applaud them? My name is Jessica Gonzalez. I am an organizer here in Seattle for Elizabeth Warren. Yes. And I want to first start by acknowledging and thanking our volunteers here today. They're all around this room, as well as the Washington State team who have been working relentlessly on this campaign, knocking doors, talking to voters every single day about why this election matters and why we should elect our first female president. I want to talk a little bit about myself, and doing the land acknowledgement is very important to me because I am from Yakima, areas of the tribal land. It's very, very important to me. So a little bit about myself. I am the daughter of Yakima Valley farm workers, and since the age of 7, I worked in the agricultural fields with my parents. My family is here today, and I want to acknowledge their presence. Thank you so much. A mi madre y a mi padre, who taught me the value of hard work and the value of hard labor. And what I did was I took those values that my parents taught me. I moved to Seattle. I attended the University of Washington on a Fulbright scholarship. And I was able to, unlike many of my peers and my friends, I was able to graduate not being saddled by debt. And today we have a government that is not investing in our kids. Senator Warren has spoken a lot about how our government invested in her generation and how she has made that one of her priorities under a Warren administration. Absolutely. So rather than invest in kids and their education, we have a president who has created a concentration camp at the border. We have 5-year-old kids still in fenced cages today as I speak. And every single person in this room here today, you all have a voice that you can use in this election season. Those little kids do not. I am here to ask that the reason that you're here, I hope, is partly because of motivation and inspiration. We want to do better. This administration has made decisions out of fear. We here cannot use fear in this election season, we cannot fear electing the first woman president. So I want to ask you all a very, very important question, and that is, do you choose to be a bystander this election season, or will you fight alongside Elizabeth Warren? And I want us to channel that motivation, that inspiration into firm action. We cannot sit this one out. We cannot sit this one out. So many of you here today have a ballot